Good morning, viewers. Thank you very much, everybody who are watching my spoken words. And today I am going to discuss how to make the sentence by using the present continuous tense structure is most important. This is for us to know that how to make the sentence with present continuous tense structure. I am writing a letter. I am not writing a letter. Am I writing a letter? Am I not writing a letter? Ain't I writing a letter? This is short forms, negative plus interrogatives. And so most important, this is for us to know the every forms which are used in the sentence, and very easy this is to change the sentence from one form to others form by depending on the structure of present continuous tense. And now I am going to make this sentence to the passive forms. That means I am writing a letter. This is a active forms, and if I want to make this sentence to the passive, so I need to tell that a letter is being written by me. A letter is being written by me. This is the most effective way to make the sentence to the passive forms by depending on the passive structure. That means most effective, and the sentence which is changed by me now, which has been changed by me now, is most important and useful. Very easy this is for me to change by depending on the passive form. If we don't know the passive forms structure, so we cannot change the to the passive forms or form active, and how to possible for me to sense the passive forms, how to possible for me to sense the sentence active to passives if we don't have any idea, if we don't know the passive forms. This is the most important for me to know the active and passives, and negative plus interrogative forms, and negative plus interrogatives long forms, and some negative plus interrogatives short forms. And again we can sense this sentence. Again we can make this sentence by using the WH questions. If we want to ask someone, that means asking some things to someone is depend on our questions, making questions. If we want to if we want to ask some things, but possible to do by asking, making questions. And if we don't know the how to make the questions with WH words, so very difficult for us to ask something from anyone. So that is depend on the WH questions use, and proper use of WH questions to make the WH words. WH questions is the most important and preconditions. I am writing a letter. What are you writing? Why are you writing a letter? And so, what kinds of letter are you writing? What kinds of letter is being written by you? What kinds of letter is being written by you? And how is you writing your a letter? How is you writing a letter? That means very easy. This is for us and what kinds of letter are you writing? And so, which letter are you writing now? Which letter are you writing now? And which letter is being written by you? And so, to whom are you writing a letter? To whom are you writing a letter? And how many letter are you writing now? How many letter are you writing now? Can you tell me? And can you tell me that how many letter is being written by you? How many letter is being written by you? So this is the most important and effective and useful method and theoretical system to change the sentence, and only one sentence can be changed into the various sentence by depending on the structure and rules and regulations. How many rules and regulations you know that for changing the sentence depending on the structures, depending on the method of this language, and very easy. This is for you to make the sentence, to change the sentence by depending on the structure. If we able to use every rules and regulations to make the sentence, to change the sentence, how many kinds of sentence possible to make by using the structure of the sentence is a very useful and very appropriate system. Hi guys, and whose pen has you taken to write this letter? Whose and to whom are you writing a letter? And this is the system, very easy for you to make the sentence by using the structure of the present continuous tense, and when you want to make the sentence, when you want to change the sentence from one form to others from, and by depending on the structures of the present continuous tense, you know there are many kinds of rules and regulations of every tense that is used one after another, step by step, that is used one after another and step by step. Knowing everything about the present continuous tense is a precondition to make the sentence. If we don't know the present indefinite continuous tense structure and definitions clearly, and so this is the very difficult for us, and we are having too much problems, not for having the good idea, not for having clear conceptions about the present continuous tense. This is most important for us to know and to have a good kinds of idea about the present continuous tense structure is the most important and essentials, and so being able to know everything about the present continuous tense is precondition to make the sentence, is precondition to learn the spoken English, and precondition to change the sentence from one form to other forms, one forms to other forms. Changing sentence is depend on the how many rules and regulations have in English language in the grammatical rules, because we know that grammatical rules is a foundation of this language, is a structure of a language, and making sentence always we have to depend on the grammatical rules and regulations. This is called the soul of the language. This is called the part and parcel of a language. This is called the aspect and design of a language. So you have to know that how to learn this language, how to learn every rules and regulations. So how many rules and regulations have in this language, specifics, and depending on the every tense, and you know that for every specific tense must have several rules and regulations. Distinct of every rules and regulation of every sentence is preconditions. We have to know to make the sentence, and making sentence, and design of the sentence, and changing of the sentence. Everything is depend on the structure of the present continuous tense. That is most important here. If we are able to understand everything of present continuous tense, so very bad luck for us to make the sentence, to change the sentence, and to use this sentence in our practical life, in our professional life. Every time we are experiencing because of not having good idea about this tense, this is the most important and important parcel and aspect, and how much important this is when you are going to make the sentence, when you are going to speak language, when you are going to start your writing, when you are going to do everything that means in your practical lives, in our professional lives, in our social lives, in our daily lives. Every time so we need to know, and so we have to use. But if we don't have any idea about this tense structure, about making sentence of using the present continuous tense structure, so we will be experiencing so many problems in our practical lives. That is why we need to be clear everything, what kinds of structure and how many kinds of structure have in the present continuous tense. This is very important for you and essential if you think that are experiencing so many problems. So you have to memorize everything and keep in your mind, so that you can provide everything from your mouth. You will not have problems, there will not have any problems, and always you are the best for this language. So always you will be perfect for this language because of not having any problems of you, that how to use the every category, how to use the every system and every method and every rules and regulations of making sentence, of using in language, of using the writings, of using in your practical lives. It is very easy for you, and so thank you very thanks for everybody. Thank you very much, and so all the best of you. I hope that This video will useful to you to learn your experience and very useful will be this video. And if I make a mistake, so forgive me, and in my next video you will get another topic. Thank you everybody.